be touching on how to effectively prospect for new agents. I'm going to be touching base on prospecting for new clients, what I've learned as a new agent, what I didn't know, my struggles when I first started, and kind of what I've learned up to now and what has actually been working for me. The first way that I ever tried to do prospecting within the real estate community was what I found on YouTube was a good method is hosting open houses for other agents. As a new agent, you don't really have any listings to host open houses for, so you can reach out to other agents within your brokerage or even outside of your brokerage, depending on how strict your broker is, and host open houses for them. This is a great way to make connections with agents and with people in your community, because on the one hand, you're helping an agent trying to get a buyer, and then on the other hand, you're meeting buyers face to face, right? The downsides that I would say that you have for that is the fact that you are spending a lot of time and energy, because open houses are typically like 4 hours possibly, and it's not a guarantee commission, right? You're also spending money on snacks, decorations, on gas, on signs, and all of that. So you have to go into it prepared to do some kind of a monetary investment. The way that I would reach out and pick the open houses that I wanted to do, I would just kind of go on the MLS and pick a house that I liked, a house that I felt I could work with and I felt like would probably be a good sell. And I would email the agent and let them know what my intention was. I would just be very clear, just send them the email, and then typically, depending on the agent and how hot the listing was, they would either say yes or no, and then we would just kind of schedule from there. I'm gonna leave a link down below with the exact template that I used for my outbound emails. It gave me pretty good feedback. Another method that I've learned to utilize is my phone. So online marketing. Online marketing is actually, it's been a lot of fun. I was very intimidated at first on making videos and posting them and making posts on Instagram, literally to ask for the business. I would legitimately post, hey, if you know anybody who knows somebody, send them my way. I would love to be their agent. There's no shame in the game. People know what you're trying to do, what business you're in. And if they support you, they support you. If they don't, they don't. You got to keep in mind that we live in a digital era, so everything is online. If you want to win in anything, video is kind of the way to go. Like I've said on previous videos, our attention span as a society is not as long as it used to be. We got the attention span of goldfish, honestly. So if you can do a short form video trying to attract new clients, that is probably going to be more successful than maybe sending out a bunch of flyers and hoping that somebody responds, which is not to knock flyers because they do work. It's just, it's a lot more expensive. So social media marketing is free, is where I'm going at. And as a brand new agent, I'm not sure what everyone's financial situation is, but I was doing real estate, or I am doing real estate full time. So this is my only income besides whatever my husband is making. This is my only income, so I gotta utilize what I can, and if it's free, it's for me. You do have to keep in mind that when posting on social media, it's not gonna be an overnight success, especially if you don't have an online presence. I did not have an online presence, so that's kind of something that I've been developing little by little, and clients are just not gonna pop out at you out of the woodwork and be like, hey, I saw that one post that you made, I wanna work with you right now. It doesn't work like that. It can. I've seen it happen. I know agents that it has happened to, but it's not that simple. So I would say that you have to be very consistent on your posts. I tried to post at least once every single day on all my platforms. It's not always easy because I do have my toddler all the time, and I do have other things that I have to handle besides social media marketing within the business. So it's definitely helpful, but yeah, very time consuming. Big agents, very, very big agents, obviously have a marketing team and all of that. And as a newer agent, you don't really have access to that unless you got money in the bank that you can spend on a full-blown social media team. I'm being very transparent, very clear, very honest. I have personally not converted any followers to be clients. I've had a lot of questions about houses that I've posted, and I've had a lot of good conversations, but I have yet to convert somebody that I've met either on Instagram or TikTok or whatever into an actual client. Next up, we have cold calling. It's not my favorite method, but it is one of my preferred approaches because it has given me the biggest return, honestly. I know that calls can be tedious but they're the most successful. Speaking to people on the phone, it might be scary at first because you're kind of going into it like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a brand new agent and this and that. I don't know what I'm doing. That's where your scripts come in. If you practice your scripts and you role play and you do all the stuff that might not seem the most exciting part of the business, you're gonna win. It comes to for sale by owners, the way that I try to find those is on Zillow. You kind of just research what houses, what price point and everything, what area, and compare a list from there. When it comes to expireds, withdrawals, and things like that, I go through the MLS. Everything has been a lot more facilitated for me since I started because I'm now using Vulcan 7. Vulcan 7 is basically an auto dialer, and within that auto dialer, I can find all of that. All of that I just listed, the for sale by owners, expired, everything is on Vulcan. So instead of going out of my way to go on Zillow or the MLS or whatever, everything is just kind of compiled into one. But Vulcan 7 is a paid platform. I have the privilege of having the access because of my team leader. He provides that service for us for being on the team. So I'm very grateful I don't have to pay for that. I wouldn't have the financial means to be able to pay for that as a brand new agent. Let's move on to referrals. And I don't just mean client referrals. This is going to be from old clients, from new clients, from realtors, from family. I mean referrals, period. Because let's be honest, real estate is a referral business. So besides the basics of family referrals, you obviously, as a new agent, you're going to call every single person you've ever met in your entire life and announce to them that you're a real estate agent and ask for the business. If they don't want to do the business with you, ask for the referral. Let them know. If you know someone who might know someone who might know someone else, let me know. Let me know. That's what you do. So besides that, we obviously don't have past clients as brand new agents. So then besides that, agent to agent referrals. I work under eXp Realty and we are a nationwide brokerage, right? So what does that mean for me? That means for me that I have partners in all 50 states that I can potentially work with. I have trusted partners all over the states. By attempting to establish a relationship with agents outside of the state, you are opening up a door for yourself to more business. As real estate agents, when we are referring our clients to other agents outside of our state or even within our state, we can get a commission from that. Point is, make connections with agents. It is very important to have partners in the industry that you can kind of refer people out to and that you can be referred to. And last but finally not least, long-term conversion is direct mailers. Again, we don't knock mailers, but they are expensive. So mailers, I feel like as a new agent, you can do it if you have the budget for it and the patience for it, right? Because even if you're gonna do like a handwritten letter, which I would definitely recommend because handwritten letters, people love that jazz because you're putting your time and energy and your effort into it. Not every single person is willing to do that. We are in the digital age, like I said. Mailers are basically like your, I don't know if you've ever gotten like a postcard in the mail about like a special offer about this or that. You're essentially sending that out. So you can do an introduction mailer, you can do just sold mailers. I'm actually sending out a lot of those right now. You can send out a lot of different kinds of mailers, but like I said, that comes with money. You know, you have to make that financial investment. I would recommend only sending out mailers to either very specific homes that you really want to market heavily and you don't mind putting in that change because you want to convert them, right? Or targeting the neighborhoods that you want to farm. I don't send out mailers to every single person that I speak to. I'm strictly only marketing to the specific neighborhoods that I want to do business in. All of these methods can be very, very effective. It's really important though to know your personality style and your work style to kind of pick what would be best for you specifically and what approach works best for your market. I think I've talked about it before about how you gotta kind of have to figure out who you're targeting, if it's like the new age millennial, if it's the older folks and things like that, and then kind of go from there. All of these ways you can try to target a specific community, like I said, or you can just do general marketing and see what you can fish out. Let me know down in the comments what has worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, and what you've been really enjoying doing so far. For me, it's been social media. I have been actually having fun putting myself out there and playing with the stuff that I'm playing with. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for listening. I really hope that you find this helpful. I'm glad if you stuck around and you're tuning in and you're hearing what I gotta say. This is the start of my real estate journey, my entrepreneurial journey, and I've got a lot of things that I want to do. I've got a lot of things in the woodwork right now, so yeah. Follow along if you want to stick with me on my little crazy train, and I'll see you in the next one.